Hello, gentle viewers. This is AvGuardian welcoming you to a new video to update what's going to be happening on Wednesdays going forward. Before I get into it, I just wanted to thank you all for watching the channel. I am continually amazed every day at how many people watch and comment on my videos. It really means a lot to me, so thank you. As you already know from the video posted earlier today, we're done with the Wednesday videos for now. We finished the Victoria 3 run. I think it was fairly successful. And so in this video, we're going to talk about what's going to be coming next. So here are the options for the Wednesday videos. The first and foremost among them is Stellaris. We played Stellaris a bunch of times on the channel before. A new expansion just came out. Actually, it's been a couple since I played it last, so there is some interest to me in playing Stellaris again. Crusader Kings 3 also just got a new expansion pack. That one we haven't played in the channel in forever, and so that could also be a lot of fun. Shadows of Doubt is a procedurally generated detective world with some stealth mechanics. I have not played it yet, but I'm really eager to try it out because detective and procedurally generated are two of my favorite genres of game, and I think there's a ton of potential in a game like that. It's also early access, so I like doing early access games when I have the opportunity because then I can be like, hey, check this shit out, buy it if you want to, and then you can help the developers, and it's going to be amazing. Next up is Contraband Police, which is a game that's currently been occupying a lot of my free time. It is a game about being on a Soviet regime border post between two fictional countries in which you are inspecting vehicles for contraband, checking documents, and, spoiler alert, shooting people and driving cars very quickly. So it's like a bigger version of Papers, Please, if you want to think of it that way. Next up is Tabletop Simulator. We haven't played that in a while, and I have a few games that I have in mind that I think will be quite enjoyable, but it is certainly not a guarantee. Tabletop Simulator also will take longer to record, both because the videos tend to be longer and because it's just a more... it requires often multiple takes, so to speak, in order to get a quality video product that I can trust and that I can share with you all. Going back to Contraband Police for a minute, that choice hinges on one specific thing, which is the release of Endless Mode. Although Contraband Police does have a story, it's not the most in-depth. I mind less about spoiling it than I would a game like, say, I don't know, like Marvel's Midnight Suns. That's why I won't do a full series of that. Plus, the game is gigantic and would probably take me months. But also, I don't want to tell the story for people who haven't played it. Contraband Police does have a story. It's not terribly deep. It's not even as deep as Papers, Please, to be honest with you. Papers, Please had, I think, a more involved story than Contraband Police does. Because that's not the focus of the game. I'm not saying to criticize the game. The focus of the game is managing the post and doing the inspections and finding contraband and so forth. It is what it says on the tin. But I am kind of waiting for Endless Mode, but if people want to see the game, I'm happy to play it, and if that means doing the story mode, then that's what I'll do. Victoria 3 is an eventual. This is not going to be coming back to the channel anytime soon. There was a new expansion that just came out called Voice of the People that offers new options for France. I am interested in playing it, but I'm not interested in recording it yet. Mostly because there's been some issues with 1.3. There's still some performance issues toward the end of the game, and some other things I'd like to see them fix before I commit to it. Their next DLC is going to be Sphere of Influence, which I'm really excited about. It's got a lot more depth to diplomacy, which is something I think is sorely lacking in the game. So it's probably my target for the next time I play Vicky 3 is going to be the release of Sphere of Influence, which I think is going to be critical to the game reaching anywhere near its height. So how can you help me decide what is going to happen? Well, the first thing that you don't get to decide, I'm sorry, is it's not going to be happening in June. I've been working quite a bit of overtime of late to help out with some things at work, and I'm understandably more tired than I would normally be. So a third video is just not feasible. Don't worry. Monday and Friday videos will still be coming out at the regularly scheduled times. I have more than enough bandwidth to do that. Unless things get a whole lot worse, which I don't think they will. But it does mean I don't want to start a third video until I know that I've had a few more minutes to process everything. A few more months, I should say. Or a few more days, weeks, months, years, millennia. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just go on to the next one. So how can you help me decide this? The first and easiest way to do that is to go ahead and post in the comments of this video. Let me know which of those games seems most interesting to you. If there's another game that you think would be a great fit for the channel, you can always post about that too. With the understanding that it's going to have to be something that completely wows me, unless I've already owned it, or unless I'm already interested in it. Hopefully by now you know the drill, but I don't do in-depth RPGs because I love the games. I play them all the time. I'm not going to spoil a game like that on YouTube. That's just not me. If you do want to see somebody walk through the entirety of, to pick a game, Mass Effect Andromeda, there's dozens of videos on YouTube that can give you the experience you're looking for. I don't find that enjoyable. I don't like spoiling the story for people. Unless it's a game that's either so indie that I don't think people will play it otherwise, or if the story has multiple endings or multiple paths. That's why I played games like not Observer. I haven't played that one yet. I can't remember the name of the game. It's been so long since I played it, but maybe it was Observer, which was the one where you were like editing people's internet social media feeds. That was a fun game. I enjoyed that one a lot, and I enjoy the stories and everything in that one. Or This Is the Police in the sequel, which again have multiple endings depending on your stories, depending how things go, and so that's why I have no problem playing games like that. I also don't do too many FPS games. I'll be honest with you, I'm not very good at them. I do play action games from time to time, and I enjoy them, but I'm not very good at them. And if you think I swear too much on the channel now, you're in for a fucking ride if I ever try to play something like Call of Duty. I will probably vibrate and destroy people's eardrums, and also I don't like Call of Duty, but just an example, so FPS games are also not likely to happen. But that being said, I am always eager to hear what people have to say. You can do that by posting in the comments. You can message you on Twitter. I love the little ping pong paddle there. I just let Microsoft decide what I want to put for that image there, and it has nothing to do with anything, but I still like it. Or you can vote in the community poll. If you're an eagle-eyed viewer or long-term friend of the channel, you're probably like, wait a minute, Abby, that poll's been up for a while now. It has. But that doesn't mean you can't vote in it right now and make your voices heard. One last item on that, of course, is if everyone is like, this game is amazing, play that, and I don't want to play the game, I'm not going to play it. It just doesn't make sense to me to do something like that. So if I don't enjoy the game, or if it turns out I play Shadows of Doubt and it sucks, I have no expectation that it will suck. I have every expectation that it can be amazing. But if I don't like it, then I'm not going to play it. And then I'll just go on to the next thing or figure out something else. There's also an opportunity that something just pops out of nowhere that is so deep in my wheelhouse that I feel obligated to play it and share it with you. But that's it. So TLDR or TLDW? Too long didn't watch? I don't know. If you skip to the end, welcome. Wednesday videos will be starting July or August. There's a few games they'll be picking from. You can vote in any of these 3 places. And that's it. One final item. I want to thank each and every person that has taken the time to watch not just this video, but every video. I think a lot of YouTubers are like, we want likes, subscriptions, and comments, and those things are all amazing, and if you've provided them at any point, thank you from the bottom of my heart. But it just means a lot to me to go into YouTube Studio and see, oh wow, this many people watch my video. They must clearly like what I'm doing. And that helps me keep going. Because And I know I kind of beat this into the ground, but I don't get paid for any of this. I don't make any money from this channel. I don't want to make any money from this channel. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I enjoy talking about video games and I enjoy sharing them with like-minded people. So if at any point, like, if my viewership just disappeared, I'd probably stop making videos. So each and every time you just click on this video, it means a lot to me. There are, if not billions, by now millions of videos on YouTube. And you took time out of your busy day to click on this video or any one of my videos, possibly multiple times. And I just want to thank you for that. And thank you for your engagement. And I want to wish you all the very, very best as we get through this summer. Or I guess winter if you are in Australia or somewhere else in the world where the seasons are a bit different. Until next time, my friends, this has been UpGuardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you